Hello all, welcome back to another video and welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, is going to be a long-awaiting Blu-ray haul video. All the Blu-rays that I have added to the Sammy G collection from the start of the month. Also, I've got my first batch of records that I have bought in the entirety of the year, long overdue for like a bit of a vinyl shindig, shall we say, a bit of a vinyl spree, I will say that. So yeah, really good to get my first batch of records this year. And also I'm going to talk a bit about a awesome meetup that I had the absolute honour of going to Middlesbrough for the day to go to a wonderful meetup in the film community. So yeah, guys, grab yourself a cuppa. It's going to be absolutely awesome to show you what has made inroads into the Sammy G Blu-ray and 4K collection. And yeah, talking about my first batch of records that I've purchased this year, and going into a bit of like in-depth about a recent film community meetup that happened last month. So yeah, guys, come on, let's get on with the show, and let's talk some movies. Bring it on, Talk firstly about the records that I have recently bought. I was just in the mood to buy some records again, guys. I think because I was just, you know, like a lot of movies I've got in the collection that I am yet to watch, but also just there's a lot of movies I want to go back and revisit as well. So I'm thinking to myself, and I'm gonna be watching horror non-stop in the month of October. So I might not be buying as many Blu-rays next month. Other than obviously I've got stuff that's pre-ordered and I'll do unboxings of those items. So it's kind of a good opportunity to kind of slowly tap back into a bit of record buying again, which is something I have definitely have missed for the vast majority of the year. So I went to RPM Music in Newcastle. Absolutely fantastic record shop, guys. Marek, Rich and Craig are a fantastic bunch of lads who work at RPM Music, and I have known them guys for years now, probably since about 2016 time when I moved to the Northeast. So yeah, the records, the album that I picked up from RPM today, and this is a bit of a grail item for me, was The Crack from the like 1980s punk band. Late 1970s, should I say, punk band, The Ruts there. So absolutely fantastic album, guys, with the lead-off single and the lead-off track, Babylon's Burning, which is the main single on there. But yeah, really, really good stuff from 1979, which is probably my favourite ever year for music. So yeah, absolutely ecstatic to get this one. And yeah, recording pretty tidy knickers, as you can see on a black and white label there. So yeah, really looking forward to giving this one a listen for the first time on vinyl, because it has been a long time coming. And yeah, it's absolutely great. I love this album. I love this era for music, guys. Like late 70s and early 80s, post-punk and new wave. I'm all over it. Absolutely great stuff. So that is The Ruts and The Crack. And a nice cover there. I'll put that, yeah, I'll put that there. And then, now this album I came across through watching the wonderful Rob Walker. Rob talked about this band, I think it was sometime last year, and I really enjoyed it. I gave it a listen, like, streamed it last month, and I absolutely loved it, guys. It was just right up my street, you know, kind of that moody synth sound and just very atmospheric, and I just really enjoyed this album so much. I had to get it on vinyl, and that is Positive Noise and Heart of Darkness. And I paid about a tenner for this off eBay. The Ruts crack up, I think I paid about £25 for an original copy of that, which is a good deal for an original copy of that. And yeah, I paid about a tenner for this, which is great. Love the, yeah, fantastic album, this, guys. I'm really looking forward to getting this one on the turntable. And yeah, the last track, Ghosts, is absolutely superb, as is the track Ghosts from Japan, which I've got the Japan Quiet Life t-shirt on there. Well, Ghosts is from the Tin Drum album, but yeah, I thought I'd mention it because I've got the Japan t-shirt on there. But yeah, this is an absolutely fantastic listen, this, guys. And yeah, the record really well looked after here. And on a tidy label there, on Static Records there, which, yeah, I think I've got a few other albums on that label as well, but absolutely great to get that one. And yeah, it's great. If you're really into like synth and kind of new wave music, guys, I would definitely recommend this one, because yeah, it was amazing stuff. So yeah, that is that one. Positive Noise, Heart of Darkness. And the other records, and this one was a Discogs purchase. Now, this one was a great recommendation from someone last month. Someone recommended me this album. It is a punk band from Wallsend, I believe, and I think they came about the late 70s. A band that I'm totally new to and still kind of like delving into like their work. But again, I saw an original copy of this came on Discogs for I think the sum of £18 with postage. Yeah, I think this has been reissued, but this is on the original like label, an original pressing. I thought, yeah, and for like probably a couple quids cheaper, I get an original copy of this album, Personal Troubles by the band The Wall. Yeah, not in the most immaculate condition, guys. Yeah, a couple of like wear and tear there, but it's still really good to get an original copy of this, because it's probably not something I'm going to spot every day in the wild. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one as well. Yeah, absolutely great stuff. Yeah, produced by Pete Wilson, this one as well. And yeah, I did really enjoy this album. If you're into like your late 70s punk music, guys, again, I would definitely recommend this one. And this is on Fresh Records there. Speaking of Fresh Records, I need another fresh trim, and it's only been a couple weeks ago since I last got a fresh trim there, lol. But yeah, absolutely great to get that one. I might even, swap that, actually, because this is a bit more of a rarity. I think I'll put this album in this sleeve there. So those were the batch of records I have recently added to the Sammy G vinyl collection there. Last month, I had the absolute privilege of going along to a wonderful meetup that happened in Middlesbrough. Part of it was Middlesbrough because this was like a full weekend meetup where I think it was in Hartlepool, Newcastle, and I went for the day in Middlesbrough. And I got there, it was on Saturday the 23rd of August. I got to Middlesbrough about 11:30, and I did meet the guys about 12:30 in the town centre. And the guys in question is Nige, Rock God 2004, Carlos Eastwood for Life fan, Scott the movie critic, Andy Forgotten Will the movies, Mike Cinema Axeman, and meeting for the first time, I met for the first time Mike, that other retro guy, and Pete at Play Tendo guy. I think that was everyone. Yeah, I think that was everyone, guys. Yeah, let me see. There was Andy, Mike, Scott, Carlos, Nige, Pete. Yeah, I think that's everyone that I mentioned there. So yeah, and it was absolutely fantastic to meet up with the guys for like a few solid hours. I was there for the day, and yeah, it was great meeting Pete for the first time, and I also, yeah, had the absolute privilege of meeting Pete for the first time, and also Mike, that other retro guy, and all the guys had an absolutely amazing weekend, from like watching a couple of the guys' videos, from there's Mike's video, Pete's video, and Nige's video, and I'm gonna leave a link to all those videos in the description box down below. But also, guys, of course, I'm gonna leave all the links to each and every one of these guys' channels in the description box down below. Some of the nicest people you could ever have the privilege of meeting in person, and how you see them on YouTube is how you see them in person as well. Just an absolutely fantastic bunch of guys there. And it was also great to meet Pete's partner, Amy, as well. Yeah, great to meet Amy. Yeah, I got there for about 12:30 on Saturday, the 23rd of August. We went to a nice buffet place in Middlesbrough. I got an absolutely... And they did, this buffet place did like Chinese, Italian, they did like Indian food as well. And yeah, it was a great like buffet. I got like myself like sort of like chicken sort of drumsticks and other stuff like that. And yeah, we all had a great chat around the table. We had great banter. We were talking about movies as well, and just music as well. It was absolutely brilliant. And then after we had the buffet at this buffet place, we then went to HMV, and absolutely great to go to the HMV Middlesbrough again, because the last time I went to Middlesbrough was back in April when I met up with Nige, Marcus and Lewis. And yeah, it was great to go back there. All the guys were just like tucking into the Blu-ray shelves and just having a browse and that, and like through the Blu-ray section and the 4K section. And yeah, it was, and we had some great selfies there, and we had some great chats. Like I would be chatting to Carlos about a couple of big movies I've not seen, and then I'd be talking about like anticipated like new releases as well. And yeah, I'd be talking to like Nige about a bit about Hammer Horror as well. I'd be talking to Pete's about a couple of new releases as well. So yeah, and we all got chatting, and we got some great selfies there. And me and Scott went to we went upstairs, and then Scott I think bought a couple of records. We were talking a bit about hip hop as well, because me, Scott, and Carlos were big hip hop fans indeed. And yeah, Scott got a couple of great records, and Yeah, yeah, he did show those records, I believe, in his latest video, and yeah, we all had a great we got some great photos outside of HMV, and then after HMV we went to CEX and had a bit of a browse through, I think we did look at we then had a look at CEX, and yeah, Carlos got some great footage as well.
Go on, Sammy.
I was gonna say, I think Blu-rays roll. There we go.
Okay, buddy. I'll end up putting music over it for copyright, you know that.
I put some hip-hop music over it, Carlos. What about, are you going to put a bit of De La Soul in there?
Could do. Alright, I
or
gotcha.
Tribe Called Quest?
There, Pete.
I've been on a couple live streams for Scott.
Big smile, Scotty. Sammy G. In the place to be. Hey guys. Scott. Andy. Mike. Films! Films!
Do you know what it means? Physical major. It's not fucking dying.
You tell them, Scott. You tell them.
There's so many editions. They're like...
There's the big beast of a man. Chief Nigel Brody. We're getting caught now. MC Sammy G in the place to be.
Hello? And it's very reasonably priced. Hey, Carlos. Bit of Public Enemy #1.
A lot for that.
And do you think that's Public Enemy's best album?
Yeah, there's only a couple of things.
Yeah.
I would go with that as well, because Brother's going to work it out. Again, me and Carlos, I think we were talking about a bit about hip hop as well, talking a bit about westerns, and yeah, that was really good as well. And I'd be then chatting to Scott, I'd then be talking to Andy about a couple new releases and that. So yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. And then after that, we then went to the other CEX shop in Middlesbrough, had a quick browse before we had to make way in that, and then I think it was about after 3:30, getting on to 4 p.m. I then headed back home. I went to the Middlesbrough train station, and I said my goodbyes. It was a bit emotional, I think, by the car park. Oh, sorry, by the buffet place as well. We got a couple of awesome selfies by there as well. And then after that, we went to the car park, and then I think nearby it was the car park. Not too far from in the town centre, and then I made way back to the train station, said my goodbyes, and it was quite emotional to say goodbye to. It was because I know Mike, and then there was Mike, Andy, and Pete and Amy. They went into, I think they got into the car, and then they were on their way back to, I think, Hartlepool. And then I went along with Nige, Mike, that other retro guy, Carlos and Scott. And then, then I kindly got a lift to the train station, and then I said my goodbyes to the lads as well. And it was a bit emotional, and I wish I could have spent a lot more time with the guys as well, but it was still great to have that opportunity to go there for the day and that, and all these guys. It was absolutely amazing to meet up again in person and meeting Pete and Mike for the first time as well. So, I want to give a massive thank you to Andy, Mike, Pete, Scott, Carlos, and Nige. Thank you so much, guys, for a wonderful weekend, a wonderful day. That was honestly one of the highlights of the year. And when I do and I can't wait for us to like meet again in the future, because that was absolutely fantastic and has gone down as one of my highlights of the year. Thank you so much, guys, from the bottom of my heart. I love you millions, and yeah, keep up the amazing work on your channels. Keep doing what you love doing, keep talking movies, and keep being your legendary selves. And yeah, it's great to see that you had an amazing weekend as well in Middlesbrough, Hartlepool and Whitby and so forth. Awesome to see. So thank you so much to each and every one of you guys, and for being wonderful friends as well, and some of my favourite ever people in the film community. Thank you so much, guys. Got a bit emotional there, but yeah. So guys, on to the Blu-rays now, and whilst we're on the subject of the meetup, I was kindly received a couple of wonderful gifts from Carlos and Scott. So Carlos recently upgraded his Blu-ray to like the 4K of this film. Now this film, I was a bit underwhelmed the first time I watched this. However, guys, I really want to give this film another go again. I know Pete is a massive fan of this film. Scott said he really enjoyed it. I know, who else was it? Carlos really likes this film as well, of course, because he got the 4K as well. So this is one of them films which I'm hoping on second viewing, like, my opinion will change. But either way, guys, I do want to say a massive thank you though to Carlos for kindly passing on his Blu-ray copy of Thief there. Absolutely great to get this in the collection, and a film that I did really like. The latter part of the film, though, that is where it did pick up in quality, and it's got a great score from Tangerine Dream as well, who I am a big fan of. So Carlos, thank you so much, buddy. This is wonderfully kind of you. And yeah, looking forward to giving this one another watch, and hopefully my opinion will change. But either way, guys, it's in the collection to stay forever now. And yeah, we'll have a look at the leaflet there as well. James Caan and yeah, Michael Mann movie, which Michael Mann, I haven't seen all of his films, but it'd be good to kind of tap my toe into the water with some of his other films there. So that's brilliant. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Carlos. I'm really eternally grateful for this, and I'm really looking forward to giving this one another watch in the future. And Scott, bless his cotton socks, Scott said, Sam, I want to get this for you, and and to add it to your Hammer horror collection. And I was like, oh Scott, you that is wonderfully kind of you, and it's like, you don't have to do this, but thank you so much. And he said, Sam, it's on me. I'm more than happy to get you this. It's a premium title, and I would love to get this for you. So Scott kindly got me the Satanic Rites of Dracula. Scott, that is wonderfully kind of you, my friend. Like I say, mate, you really didn't have to do that, of course, but thank you so much, Scott. I am absolutely totally blown away, the kind generosity there, and with Carlos as well. Thank you so much, buddy. That is absolutely lovely of you. Thank you so much, Scott. He's such a lovely lad, is Scott. He really is. Absolute diamonds, that guy is, as all of these other guys are as well. So we'll have a look at this. Thanks a million, Scotty. I'm truly eternally grateful for this. Thank you so much. So the Satanic Rites of Dracula, and I would like to check out some more Hammer horror in the month of October there, and yeah, got some art cards there. I think Mike, that other retro guy, he got this like upon the meetup as well, and this has got a poster. I love the HMV Premium Collection, guys. I really do miss their range, because yeah, they really did these titles absolute justice, you know, like, whereas it's nice to have, you know, a lot of these titles on Blu-ray, then nothing at all through the Warner Archive series, don't get me wrong, but this is how you do it when it comes to packaging. It's just absolutely brilliant. So, and we do have some art cards as well, which we'll have a look at. I'd love to check out more early Christopher Lee films as well. This is absolutely awesome. Yeah, great stuff. Scott, absolutely blinded, mate. That is wonderfully kind of you, my friend. And a massive thank you as well to Carlos as well for those wonderful gifts there. Thank you so much, guys. That is absolutely amazingly kind of you. And again, also thanks to each and every one of you guys for a wonderful meetup as well. And I can't wait for I can't wait for future meetups like this. It just goes to show what a wonderful film community it is indeed. So thanks so much, guys. Oh, beg your pardon though, guys. There actually is another title though I was kindly gifted fairly recently by my wonderful friend Simon, Cy Robson. I love that guy. He's fantastic. So funny as well. And one of the best Geordies out there. Cy, bless him, kindly got me a brand new sealed copy of The War of the Roses. Now, I told Cy that I have never seen this original version. I know there is the latest remake, The Roses, with Olivia Colman and Benedict Cumberbatch. It's been getting quite good reviews, actually. And I have actually booked to see it at my local cinema in Blythe as well. I think I'm going Tuesday next week. So before that, this has really got me the urge now to check out the remake, that as well, but the original War of the Roses. And yeah, it's absolutely great to get this wonderful Blu-ray copy of this. And again, Cy, this is wonderfully kind of you, mate. You didn't have to do this, of course, but thank you so much, buddy. And it's got Michael Douglas in there, Kathleen Turner and Danny DeVito. So I'm in. Can't wait already, mate. And directed by Danny DeVito as well, which I didn't know Danny DeVito directed this, to be honest. So, yeah, the music by David Newman as well. Yeah, great stuff. Thank you so much, Cy. You're an absolute gentleman, my friend. Thank you so much, buddy. And this will be well treasured in the Sammy G collection forever. Thank you, bud. So, guys, yeah, these Blu-rays, and there's one 4K, actually. Now, the one 4K I did actually pre-order, and that came in the post last month, but I pre-ordered this back in about June time as well. So, yeah, these are the Blu-rays I have recently purchased into the Sammy G collection. So, yeah, I'll show those couple last. These were... yeah, I'll probably do that. So this was a Blu-ray that I got for cheap as chips, about £2.49 off eBay with postage. An absolute steal, definitely, for this. And it's a movie that I went back and rewatched, and I really enjoyed yet again. And that is The Boat That Rocked. So I did do my August watches video, and I did talk quite highly of this again. Just a great, you know, British gem set in the 60s on this like boats, this private radio, and this pirate radio station. And yeah, absolutely great, and a great like callback to the 60s music scene as well, with a great cast with Philip Seymour Hoffman, who I love, Bill Nighy, Rhys Evans, Spike, of course, and Nick Frost and Kenneth Branagh. Love all of them actors. Well, actually, Kenneth Branagh, yeah, I'm not a huge Kenneth Branagh fan, but yeah, the other actors are excellent there. So that is The Boat That Rocked. And yeah, these are a couple of cheap and cheerful Blu-rays. I got this from the British Heart Foundation charity shop in Gateshead last week when I met up with my very good friend Ryan at Let's Get Kicking Movies, and we went to go and see the latest Toxic Avenger, which I will talk more about in my upcoming September watches video there. It was the first movie that I watched in the month of September as well, and I got an absolute belter of a find, the original Ghostbusters on Blu-ray for the sum of 50 pence there. So yeah, this is a film that I'm not as bothered about owning on 4K, sorry, and it does say mastered in 4K as well, so it's still gonna look good like this Blu-ray transfer for sure. So yep, guys, more than happy to get this on Blu-ray there, and yeah, an absolute stone cold classic. And for the sum of 50 pence, guys, absolute steal. Got a bit of artwork behind. And the disc. So yeah, absolutely ecstatic to get this one finally at long last on Blu-ray, Ghostbusters. Couple of Blu-rays that I picked up when I went to Whitley Bay on Friday, and I think both of these Blu-rays were from the St. Oswald's charity shop in Whitley Bay, which I did buy. I did find a couple of really nice titles like a canny while back now. Now this, funny enough, I got in a bundle of like DVDs, like 10 for £1, and I got this on DVD, but I thought 50 pence for the Blu-ray, and now I'll probably will just donate the DVD to a charity shop. But I'm looking forward to seeing what this one is like, and I've heard it's quite good as well, and that is Sunshine Cleaning. Very much something that I can definitely relate to there, doing a lot of cleaning around and in the sunshine cleaning there, as the Gallaghers would put it. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what this one's like. It's got Amy Adams, Emily Blunt and Alan Arkin in there as well, and yeah, looks like a good one, this one, like a coming of age, or looks like a bit of a summery sort of movie. So I might watch this one probably sometime next year now, but yeah, really good to get that one. And a really good cast as well, Sunshine Cleaning. Now, this film was recommended by Ollie. Ollie loves film, and yeah, I know, like, Ollie is a massive fan of Tom Hanks, and I love Tom Hanks as well, and Julia Roberts, and this is also one of the few films Tom Hanks directed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this one's like. It's also got, yeah, Pam Grier in there as well, so Bryan Cranston's in there as well, so you've got a pretty good cast in there as well, and that is Larry Crown as usual. Bit of a reoccurrence in these videos, guys. There's always a sticker that is on a character's face on the cover. Now, Julia Roberts, there we go. We can see smiley face again on the cover. But yeah, Larry Crown. I've heard this is quite a charmful movie, guys, and I know Tom Hanks is in a few of these like charmful like movies as well. So yeah, and for 50p, looks like a good one. Again, guys, this might be like a nice sort of like a summary sort of movie, and I might save this one for probably sometime next year or something. But yeah, there's that one, Larry Crown, and looking forward to seeing what that one's like in the future. And a couple of HMV purchases, pickups that I made recently. I bought this one on Sunday, and I think this one did have a 4K, guys, but I was more than happy to get this one on Blu-ray, and more than happy to pay the price I did. Now, Steven Soderbergh is a director. I've really got into his work this year. I've really have enjoyed what I've seen from Steven Soderbergh this year, to be honest. There's been a couple of his films that I wasn't too keen on, but for the most part of what I've seen from Steven Soderbergh, I really have enjoyed. And this being probably the film that kind of pushed me to check out more of his work, and that is Black Bag on Blu-ray. And yeah, this was a real nice surprise at the cinema. I really enjoyed it. Just such an interesting film, like a bit of a conspiracy sort of thriller, and it was just again like a bit of a spy sort of espionage thriller, and it's just really interesting stuff. And it's like kind of like Michael Fassbender, who's kind of having a bit of suspicions about this sort of like this, where this sort of like scheme is making it sort of like reoccurring. It's kind of a bit of a reoccurring theme with this scheme and that's happening, and that's come to light here. And you know, like he's having some suspicions, and he thinks that it's kind of interlinked with his wife, played by Cate Blanchett. Just a really interesting film, this, guys, and definitely one that I'm looking forward to revisiting again. And you have got a great cast as well, with Pierce Brosnan's in there, Naomi Harris, Tom Burke. Yeah, and it is just a really interesting story to this one. So that is Black Bag on Blu-ray, another addition to the Steven Soderbergh collection. And there's been there's been a few HMV premium titles that have been going out of print, and that have been like as again cheap as you know, like a cod and chips. I want to say that's the first time I've said that on the channel, but this was just under a £5, and a film that I've never seen. Now, Jim at Jim's movie channel, he says he actually really loved this one, and he actually, I think he said he did actually prefer this over 2001. I could be wrong on that one. If you're watching this one, Jim, do correct me in the comments below. But I think when we were on the live stream a couple months back, I think you did say you definitely preferred 2010 to 2001. But of course, do let me know in the comments down below on that one if you're watching this one, buddy. And then this is 2010, the year we made contact. So yeah, after Jim's glowing sort of glowing like opinion on this film, and the way he described it, yep, I can't wait to check this one out now, because 2001 is one of my favourite films of all time, and I'm looking forward to seeing its spiritual sequel at long last. I know Warren really likes this film as well, actually. Warren at Goose's Movies, he really enjoyed this one as well. 2010, the year we make contact there. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what this one's like, and some art cards. I'm sure the visuals and everything else about this film will be really fascinating to watch. It is a visionary treat, it's 2001. And we do have the poster as well. So just under £5. Absolute bargain right there. And there's the quad poster. Hot dog. Absolutely brilliant. And then we've got, yeah, a bit of imagery on the back there as well. So, yeah, absolutely great to get this one. And another fine addition to the premium collection there as well. So, that is 2010, the year we make contact. And the second to last one now, guys, is, yeah, a bit of a rarity. I did watch this film last night and I loved it, guys. I thought it was excellent. I know Roy at Blu-Ray Movies. He really enjoyed this film as well. He said it's excellent. And I know Jodie talked about this film on her channel recently. And I had to browse on eBay and I thought, yeah, this is a film that's just got nothing but high praise indeed. And yeah, I looked on eBay and this Eureka Masters of Cinema Blu-ray copy went for a decent price, considering it's a long out of print title and there's other copies that are going for love and money at the minute. So I got this about probably a couple quid more than its original retail price, and that is Birdman of Alcatraz, which I thought was fantastic, guys. I loved this film, directed by John Frankenheimer, who's a director I would love to check out more of his work. And yeah, it says often acknowledged as one of the best prison films ever made. I can totally get that. And yeah, Burt Lancaster's absolutely great. Robert Stroud, who's in prison, and he's looking after all like these birds and that. And he also, on top of this, he's married to someone called Stella, and he's also he's a bit in and out of contact with his mother as well. It is just an absolutely brilliant movie, guys. One I will talk more about in my upcoming September watches video. Loved the music to this one as well, actually, just to add. And I didn't know this was a black and white movie, to be fair. I thought originally this film was in colour, but yeah, in black and white, which is no bad thing at all, guys. Some of the best movies ever in black and white as well. So yeah, just some nice images there. Yeah, and I was really happy with the price I paid for this one, guys, because it is a long out print title now, and yeah, it got a couple of original posters there as well. So yeah, there's that one. Birdman of Alcatraz, a very different film to Birdman with Michael Keaton, indeed. There's that one. Fantastic film. And the last item for this video, guys, and a pre-ordered item that came in the post last month, but I did pre-order this one back in June. Another addition to the Akira Kurosawa collection, and another wonderful remastered edition of one of his samurai movies, and what kind of really sort of influenced George Lucas to make Star Wars it's all because of this film right here, The Hidden Fortress from Akira Kurosawa. And again, guys, watched this one recently and I really, really enjoyed it. Just Akira Kurosawa can just do no wrong in my opinion. Top 5 director now for me, absolutely. And absolutely loved this film. Again, guys, we'll talk more about this in my September watches video. But for right now, I can say, yeah, really good stuff yet again here from Akira Kurosawa. And of course, made a great impression on George Lucas to make Star Wars there. Absolutely great stuff, and I love the score. The music in Akira Kurosawa's films is just absolutely epic, and yeah, the legendary like fight scenes as well, the sword fight scenes is absolutely brilliant, and the one scene with the tribe and there's like this festival, just absolutely great, and you've got some great tension that arises in this film as well, just absolutely great, and a film that just takes you on a marvellous journey like a lot of Akira Kurosawa films do as well. So yeah, there's that one, The Hidden Fortress from Akira Kurosawa, and great 4K scan on that one as well. So guys, that's it. That is all the Blu-rays, the 4K, and my first batch of records that I have bought in the year of 2025. And this year, I should have just said there as well, lol. And of course, talking about a recent meetup in the film community with some absolute legends there. So guys, do let me know in the comments down below, have you seen any of these movies? Or have you listened to any of those albums that I showed earlier in the video? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. And yeah, guys, thanks so much, guys, for all of your continuous support on the channel. I really, really do appreciate it, guys. It means the absolute world to me when people like and comment and leave some wonderful comments as well, guys. It's just an absolute joy. It really is. And long may this YouTube journey continue there. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll be back for more content soon. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye, take care, guys, thank you so much.